just want to make sure these straggling ends stay put. Today's gonna be pretty chill, I hope, because the past couple of days haven't been chill. I hope my emotions are chill, my body's chill, because I don't have time today. But I am doing one class, so we're gonna do some work for that class because it is exam season coming up. And then also I'm going on a retreat this weekend, so we're getting things done for that as well. I don't even know what kind of day to really call this or what kind of vlog I can call this, because at this point life is a hot mess and I'm just living in it. Like, I'm just living in it. Just like everybody else, I'm dealing with the fact that there's a hiring freeze. I finished a contract in like August, but have no luck since then. But there are some things that I feel like are coming through. It's just that there's a freeze, so it's not even like I'm not a good candidate. People are just not hiring right now, I guess, in the area and department that I want to be in, and that is from government to private. That's it, that's the thing. But I guess I'm not too like fearful, or I'm not crazy upset about not working right now, just because there's been a lot going on. I lost my dad in August, so being able to take a break is kind of nice. And I know onboarding is not like the chillest time to be having. I'm using the Innisfree, this one. I used the whole set in the morning. It's not the chillest time because it's pretty stressful because you're new at everything. You're learning a million things at once. So it's not the chillest time to be alive and be around. So that's why I'm kind of enjoying the little break. I also took the LSAT again. Guys, last year I was waitlisted for law school and it broke my heart. It literally broke my heart. I was waitlisted and some of my applications were canceled because of a whole transcript issue with the reporting and stuff. But I got waitlisted. I got waitlisted in one of the most competitive programs that I had applied for. So that's really crazy. So I'm hoping and praying that this year's application season goes well, and I have no doubt that it will not. That it will not. So yeah, I'm just praying and hoping that that works out. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish my routine real quickly. We're gonna go ahead and do routine. We're gonna go and do our devotion, and we're gonna start our day. Actually would be so proud of me because I'm almost done the full New Testament. Yeah, I'm actually almost done the full New Testament, which is crazy. I feel like I've started and then picked it up and then just did whatever, like something in the Old Testament was calling my name. But yeah, this year I started reading the Bible in order, meaning technically it's not Genesis to Revelation. Like sometimes it like the timelines kind of split up a little bit. So I've been reading it in order with the heart dive, and then I've also been reading the New Testament by itself in this book. Let me show you. I've showed you this book before, and I just really like how it's set up and it's little excerpts. It's not baby food. It's not baby food. It clocks tea, okay? It clocks tea. So that's what I've been reading, and I'm really excited to be almost done. let's go downstairs and make some tea real quick so we can start the day for real, for real. So every morning I drink hibiscus and raspberry leaf. Skin and raspberry leaf is really good for feminine health in general. So I've been drinking it every morning. And I do see a visible difference in the way that my skin like heals from scabs. So that's what I've been drinking. So it's sometimes I add ginger, but today I'm in a gingery mood. There we go. All the way to the top. We're gonna let that honey, and we're gonna put the tea in there. Just gonna steep for a little bit, and it's gonna be pretty pink. Turning pink. Oh, it's hot. It's really hot. Let me not. We're a little bit behind schedule today. I think by like at least 15 minutes. So let's get it together. It's currently 10:04, and I'm gonna hopefully put in 2 hours of studying. So let's get it. When I say study for an hour, essentially I mean I'm gonna go ahead and read my textbook and then also do my questions as well, and hopefully it will take up, not hopefully, it will probably take me up to that time. However, this chapter is shorter and I'm used to longer chapters, so it might not even take up to that much time. I've already gotten started and I've gotten through like about 6 pages already, so it's going pretty quick. And then I'm just gonna use my focus keeper. Not it updating. I'm gonna use my focus keeper. It's gonna basically give me 25-minute increments to focus and then 5 minutes break. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. And I think I'm doing pretty well right now because the content is kind of interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. There we go. All right. And just like that, we're on break. I paused it because I think I'm gonna take a longer break this time and then do another 25 increment to essentially go through all the questions. I started the questions, I finished the readings, but I think I'm gonna walk away and do the questions later because I'm hungry. I'm a little tired of sitting here as well and being in front of the computer. I did order lunch today in celebration of the fact that I maxed out my home savings buyer's account today. I maxed it out, well, not today, but last night. I maxed it out last night. I made a payment to it last night, and that means I saved at least $8,000 towards my home. I do have other savings, but for that particular account I was like, yeah, I want to max this out this year. That was one of my goals, and I accomplished them in November. It was a little tough because we were I think we worked most of this year. We did. This is the only time I wasn't working, so I was a little nervous that I wasn't gonna meet that goal, but we did it. So we're getting sushi in celebration of that. Ooh, it's so dark. Hold on, my food is here though. I hurt myself just walking. What? I have my food. Let's eat. Okay, let's unbox my lunch together. I got sushi. Okay, so I finished my lunch and I also did a little bit more work on other things, just randomly on my computer and sending emails and just looking at stuff that I just had to do. So I think right now I'm putting my hair up so that I can go ahead and do some online Pilates. So I'm gonna get my mat and go downstairs and go ahead and do that. That was good. It was 15 to 20 minutes and it was a good stretch. It was a good stretch and hopefully I will keep this up. I think it would be really helpful. But I also do want to start getting into classes. I was doing classes like last summer very consistently, but it was like once a week and I really liked it. But what I find is I like stretch like Pilates. I like stretch flexibility Pilates rather than like strength, but I do want to get strong, so I'm gonna have to look into that. Before I go take a shower, I like to do what I call the closing shift of my room. So that means putting everything together and kind of just tidying up the place. Whatever needs to be washed will go where it needs to be and will be washed so that I can go take a shower, come back, and just be in a very relaxing environment and area. So let's do that together.